All right, let's get to my next guest of the evening. He is a photographer here in Kentucky, 40 years as a photographer. And to talk all about that and so much more, I'm joined with Estill Robinson right here, right now. How's it going, man?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you being on the show. I want to give a shout out to Ashley and the good people of City Awake. They are
Oh,
a
yeah.
local band here in Kentucky, Central Kentucky, and this is one of the where I'm usually interviewing music artists on this show, but every now and then I interview some different walks,
Yeah.
different people from time to time, and I'm happy to have you on this evening to talk about your journey as a photographer. Um, so, with that being said, give us a how did you got into being a photographer? How did that all begin for you?
Well, it kind of began as a big mistake. Um, I grew up listening and collecting Kiss stuff, and I went to see Kiss here in Lexington back in '79, and my mom gave me a camera, which I took, and it was like a little snapshot camera, and I came back and developed the film and everything, and the shots were far back, but they looked pretty good. And then um, I, my freshman year was 1980 in high school, and I took some art classes, and my teacher said, "Oh, you suck, man, as an artist, because you're trying to capture realism and everything, and you just don't have it in you." And so I went through high school, and I'd still shoot pictures with the little 110 camera, in and around over the years, and tribal pictures and all this stuff, and a few bands that came through the area, I'd photograph them, and so when I got into college, I took some art classes, and my art professor said, "Oh, look, you should just stick with your photography, man, because your art experience and skills are just not there. You'd make a better photographer." And so I kind of fell in it by accident, and it kind of started my freshman year of college, and I didn't look back, and it's been a long um, 40 years of photography, man, which I still have 90% of all my images or my negatives and digital stuff. So,
That is incredible, and having that longevity, that is not no mistake. That is no mishap. That's just something that just happened, and you've had a passion for it, and you stick with it. So
oh, yeah.
you didn't look back, and you got to photograph some household names such as
Oh, yeah.
Kiss, August Burns Red, Jackal, Rob
Yep.
Zombie, Slipknot. The list goes on and on. And then you're not just doing concerts, you're doing you know variety of events, weddings, portraits. I mean the list goes on and on. So from the music side, what's that feeling like? Like leading up to a concert, and you're getting your camera ready, you're getting their positions ready. What's that feeling like? Just preparing to go to this concert and get all this in photos and such. What's that feeling like?
Well, it used to be a lot of hype and like excitement and everything, and as time has went on and everything, it's kind of like slowed down and everything, and I mean, there's hype and excitement still there and everything. Especially, it all depends on the band and everything. Because my favorite band was Kiss, and it's pretty exciting to see these bands, these performers up live, man. And one thing that really, really blows my mind today is the light shows and how big the concerts and stuff are. The stage, and it's just amazing. And that's kind of part of everything now. And but it's pretty exciting, especially with the band that you've never photographed and that you saw on TV or heard their music over the years. And it's pretty thrilling. It sure is.
That's awesome. Just having that feeling, just to be there in person and just just to see it all unfold. You know, we didn't get live music last year for the most part, because
Yeah.
of this pandemic, and pretty much the entire music industry, as far as live concerts and such, was on lockdown. Couldn't do
Oh
nothing.
yeah.
Fast forward to now, I mean, live music is back, but still facing challenges. From your perspective as a photographer who's seen so much has happened, so much has folded, how are you feeling about everything as far as live music being back and you getting back to doing what you're doing? How are you feeling?
Oh gosh, it's just overwhelming. It's like um, you know day and night, and I mean it's just amazing. I was on Polestar today looking at all the events and stuff around Cincinnati and Louisville, Indianapolis and Lexington, and it's just amazing to see all these bands and stuff that have just crawled back from COVID and that's out on tour. And I am so happy that music is making a comeback now, and that we're able to get out of the house and enjoy stuff again. And I'm very very pleased with the way stuff is just going. I didn't think it would ever come back. I really didn't. So,
Music is indeed back. But what's most important is, people being safe, and healthy.
yeah.
So that's definitely, number one priority. Whether you're a concert promoter, whether you're a musician, a photographer, you definitely want to make sure that you're okay and everybody else is okay. Fans, performers, everybody that's involved. So
Absolutely.
so that's definitely the key here. Um,
Yep.
so you definitely have seen music bands come and go. You've seen local acts as well. Um, as doing this for 40 years, is incredible. And not only that, man, you're doing some videography, as well. You're doing all sorts. You definitely show some versatility in your part.
Oh yeah.
From the video side, talk a little bit about that, and how and how do you feeling that you're showing some versatility after all these years?
Well, it took a long time to get used to the digital world because when I grew up, I shot film, and you know, I would buy rolls of 36 exposures and shoot till I was out. And when digital came along, just kept on getting exposures and exposures and exposures, and you kind of had to um, deal with all the shots that you could get at the time. And then I kind of started getting into video because it was kind of like the same thing. You just had unlimited supply of video or images that you could shoot, and you know, I shoot video from time to time, and it took a while for me to get used to because I really didn't know how um, to um, figure out how to do the time and how to use it wisely, to get what I want, because I was always used to shooting 36 exposures and making those count. But now, you have an unlimited supply of video time also, and you can just fool around, or you can get serious and shoot what you need and get out of there or whatever. And it's taken time for me to get used to all this stuff, and but it's getting better though. And my video is pretty good, so.
I definitely got a chance to see some of the videos and some of the photos. Your profile picture on Facebook
Yeah.
is a picture of Kiss. At least one of the members of Kiss. I'm assuming that's Jen Simmons.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I sent you the wrong picture. I didn't look at the text. You wanted a picture of myself to post, and I'm sorry about that.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think of all the bands that I've shot Kiss the most, like 35 times or so now. And I'm going to be going to Atlanta here October the 10th, and then Dayton the 17th, I think. And so I'm really looking forward to that, especially since they're, on their last leg of their final farewell tour, hopefully. So,
Man, this is a loyal Kiss fan right here. Um, Maybe I'll get to that age if I can see somebody that many times. But that's a true fan right there. Day one
oh
fan
yeah,
from the get go. Um,
oh yeah.
so I see that you do some photo consult. You also do portraits, band photo shoots, and a variety of things. So where can people contact you for these photo shoots or other related bookings?
You can contact me at estillrobinson@gmail.com, or you can go to my website. It's estillrobinson.com, and just shoot me an email.
So that's
Um,
Estill as in Estill
yep,
Robinson. So
Robinson, like Robinson Crusoe, correct.
Robinson
Yeah.
Crusoe. Yeah.
I did have
So
my phone number published, and I get all these weird phone calls, and one guy thought I was a priest that did exorcism, and he would keep on calling, and it's like, oh yeah, I've got this possessed person, and I need to have her exorcised, and all this stuff, and I thought, man, I'm going to take my phone number off that. So,
ooh, yeah, gotta be careful with that. Putting a number on the internet and people just random calls.
yeah,
Random text messages as well. Um, technology has its pros and its cons.
yep, it sure
So
does.
it's you just gotta pull with the punches, I guess. Uh,
Um,
yeah, you gotta pull with the punches. That's all you can do. And so the stills, it was awesome chatting with you, man,
yeah.
and having you on the show tonight. And oh, before I let you go, uh,
Uh-huh.
what would your advice be to anyone out there, to the aspiring photographers or those that want to get started into, given that you've done this for nearly 4 decades? What was your advice to those that wants to get into photography?
Research your subject. If you're doing concert photography, go to YouTube and research the band that you want to shoot and watch, especially watch for the lighting and stuff on stage. And, because the lighting, without lighting, we have no photography. And, lighting is what you really, really need to focus on. And, shoot tight on your subjects and get clear crystal images and buy good lenses because they keep the value.
Absolutely, definitely gotta get them good angles in. Gotta be in
Yep,
good position, and it takes good timing too.
it does.
So
It sure does.
so this ain't just a regular. Oh, let me get a picture with you. No, no, no.
Yeah,
This is a profession. Especially if you want to, get yourself out there as a photographer. So,
yeah.
so
And
you want yeah. You go
one
ahead.
thing that's really helped me is, I grew up with Kiss, so I know their music and everything, and I pretty much know where they're going to be on stage and what they're going to do. And after 40 years of it, you know all this stuff. And I love shooting or photographing bands that I know the music to because it kind of helps me, you know, keep up with them on stage and knowing where they're going to be and what they're going to do. And that helps me out a lot. So,
Well said, man. Go check out Estill Robinson. Estill Photography is his company's name. Check him out at estillrobinson.com and email him estillrobinson@gmail.com as well. And so if you want to get the photo shoots, if you got an event that needs a photography, he's your guy. He'll get you the photos that you need. He'll get the job done. Um, Thanks again for being on the show.
yeah,
Great
man, thanks
chatting
for
with
having
you.
me.
Continued success, especially have fun doing what you love, and keep at it, man. Keep with the good work, man. I definitely enjoy your photos, and again, appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Kitty. You have a good evening, man.
You too.
Thanks.
All right,
Bye.
bye bye.